I'm a type 1 diabetic, and, I think, at least in my circle of friends that are diabetic, most of them go through bouts of depression or have clinical depression and are on SSRIs and go to therapy. So in my experience, you know, with my friends and my circles, that was just kind of, how you did to take for self-care and to take care of yourself as a type 1 diabetic. And so when I was going to therapy, and as I kept going to therapy, my therapist suggested that I go on an SSRI. And it wasn't the first time that a doctor had suggested that I go on an SSRI, but I think growing up, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was such a terrible stigma attached to SSRIs. And so I was apprehensive about it. But then as an adult, I was like, you know what, it's my life. And I'm really struggling with my mental health was affecting my diabetic health. I wasn't taking care of myself. I was, totally negating I would go for days without taking insulin because I just didn't want to deal with it.
Mm.
And that's depression. So, and very dangerous because I was ending up, in the ER with, blood sugars of over 600, and I could have gone into a coma and just really, really terrible things. So my therapist was like, let's just get you on an SSRI and see how it goes. And thank God I did, because honestly, within the first week, it was like the clouds had kind of parted, the fog was just kind of gone, and had I could access the tools in my mind that helped me take care of myself.